But it's definitely aimed at kids. The plot itself is like meh. But just the world around it. Like if you took the Pokemon out of the movie, it wouldn't be worth seeing. But because it has Pokemon in the background and doing stuff, it's good. I think a lot of people are gonna overlook the fact that it's very aimed at kids because it has Pokemon in it. They're like, oh, nostalgia. Pokemon. Which is fine, but... subtitles on. Ultra everything. And back. I guess we're going to Earth. The moment you doubt whether you can fly, you cease forever to be able to do it. Peter Pan.
By the Morgan, where is this place? It's as though my mind has been clouded by 1,000 ravens and my feet traversed 1,000,000 mountains. My tractor, where are you? And the demon?
Oh, there's a tractor.
Is he no more? Oh, Seraph, what are you airing? That you have wielded your celestial rule to renew me with life and revive my spirit? Then let me go back in time, back to where our story truly began.
Alright, one second, I'm gonna lower the sound a bit. Oh boy, another swimming start. That's how the last game I played by him started. At least getting out of the water is much easier this time. No sprinting from the start. Okay.
My name is Nodens, and I'm the god of hunting on my isles. One day, when I was traveling in the forest of Banagher, I caught a glimpse of some nearby deer. However, they were not the only beings that caught my attention. A white wolf was nearing our mutual prey, when a few mortals entered my canvas.
Nice. I'm just assuming we keep going this way. Sometimes there's a path in his game, sometimes there's not. It's like kind of guides you through. We'll see. Although the fact that the first thing said Earth when you clicked on it makes me think maybe we go to like other planets or something. I don't know. Awesome deer. Sit back and relax and enjoy the walking. Oh, there's a tower over there. My nose is so itchy today.
I was swift to spawn a whirlwind of arrows and dismay the humans. Yet when I kneeled down beside the brute, it had already seen the unholy end of a poison arrow. With my healing powers, I made haste to aid my new companion, who in turn told me her name, Dryocta.
Dryocta. What a lovely name. It probably means something like bonefish. If I had to guess. Okay. So, oh yeah, as I jump over the rock, but it doesn't want me over. There we go. Nope, no auto walking. Damn. I miss auto walking and sprinting. Such nice features to have. I gotta actually sit here and hold down the key.
I knew instantly that she was of an otherworldly nature by dint of her uncommon colour. She told me that she could, with me, partake in the creation of visions, allowing me a peek into my destiny, and perhaps later, the end of my eternity. For many full moons she was my lucky charm, and I was her distinguished overseer. The souls of the woods flocked around her as if she was Abnober herself. It was only later on that I learned that she not only attracted other animals, but also beasts.
Sounds romantic when you describe it that way, and that was her overseer. Yo, Sen, what's up? How you doing? Go this way. It looks like it wrapped around for a second, but I guess I was looking there. Yeah, let's go this way. Just making dinner. Nice, nice. I just got done with dinner, actually. Now I get to play some games and watch Thor sleep. I don't care about statues. I got an achievement for that, though. Nice. I wonder if in the other game I could have clicked on statues. I'm not going to go check. That one. Making burritos? Ooh. I just said homemade cheeseburgers. And baked potato. Baked potato.
Feeling blessed about our newly baptized kinship, I went out hunting with her some more, yet I soon discovered how weary she grew of my efforts to annex meat from deer and other animals in the forest. In fact, she treasured no better luxury than to survey my peaceful landscape and the swans on the pond with meditative demeanour. Gathering carrots for the wild horses was also something she glorified in. In truth, it was obvious to me that the act of slaying was deemed time-worn as opposed to the deed of loving by her.
There's a subtitle mistake there. It said gloried, not glorified. Come on, game. Pictures, subtitles. I'm always surprised when stuff like that gets through to the game. Like, it's a really easy thing to check. It's not a huge deal, it doesn't break the game, but it's like... Somebody, somewhere should have caught that. Yo, Gato.
Egad, now I recall. The soaring wall of Nanto Sulta, she of Winding River and sun-drenched valley. I vividly remember how the free thinkers tried to turn her image into that of a Daruga Dua, yet were taken by my mother's Anu's elite horde of the Tuatha De Danann. Now, how many dare have I heeded so far?
It's not the way I go. Looks like the way I go. What?
Never. Never. Truly.
Nice. I mean, cats would have it just one. Just Thor. Truly. I thought that was gonna be like a puzzle. You have to click them in the right order, but it's just, nope, just click on them until they open.
The mortal of my lands, too, recognized Dryocta's clemency and noted how she exerted her prophecy to reveal when the weather was changing. If the sun performed the next day, she would be elated for her omen. If the skies ere long would open with the tears of my clan, she would hide in a hollow, and all the mortals considered that amusing. I, on the other hand, believed her to be a benediction regardless. But one day, as in all good tales, something happened.
No. Not Dryocta? Is that her name? Oh, I don't even remember. You should want to play Morrowind. Makes me want to just have auto walk. I missed it. I missed it so much. Issues. Not a lot.
We assembled all of the Earthlings for a celebratory cave bear hunt when we encountered the mountain dragon Lignaphaste in the forest. Legend had it, it was invulnerable. My wolf, however, snuck over to the sleeping giant to investigate.
He doesn't look sleeping. Let me touch him. Touch his butt. You gotta sneak on through. What a hard puzzle. Auto walk. You hit a key and it just walks forward for you. What did I step on that time? What? Oh.
And it vanished, as if struck by magic. All the men roared with laughter again. Still, Dryocta howled as if something was horribly amiss, yet the men would not give heed to her elegy and charged at the bear cave as men do. The air, though, felt as if it had been corrupted by something sinister.
Those damn bear caves. How many games does that dude have? 12. Well, actually I think 11. One of them in the pack is the like soundtrack for something. But we got this one and one more after this. But they're like his most recent games, so I would assume they're the cream of the crop. Maybe. Maybe not, though. I don't know. VC was like the best so far. Just because you actually did some other stuff rather than just walking. VC was good. That Drizzle Pass series, oof. That was a rough one. Good old walking sims. Yeah, the dead tree of Ranchioa or something like that. They're also much bigger file sizes. Like this one was like 7 gigs or something. The other one's like 13. The rest have been like 2 or 3, maybe. Some of them like 1 gig.
4 berserkers aimed their arrows at something in the blackness. The leader drew the captured Cleve Sulish. I had bestowed upon him and ventured forth with valor. Soon a cry from him was read. When my faction arrived, we witnessed them. 2 werewolves who had massacred the cave bears and devoured them like cats versus mice. Nevertheless, a light in their eyes persuaded me they had protected their human acumen, hope, drowned in sorrow. All of a sudden, Dryocta gifted them a small number of novel flowers, and thus they were remade as men once again.
Nice. There's a game that did that? Huh. What game was that? I'm assuming the character in this game is supposed to be like Norse to some degree, but it also have hints of like Native American. Lotto Racing Club. Never heard of it. I probably shouldn't have heard of it. Probably best if I don't ever think about it.
The transformed villagers looked around in a craze for a few minutes, puzzled and momentarily distorted. Once they realized they were human again, they embraced each other as if they had made it to Anwin itself. They were a bit abashed by Dryocta though, and I did not understand that. It's perfectly sensible to be afraid of the dark, but light, typical of whites to be misread merit.
I'm afraid of light. That's why I stay inside all day. A huge PR campaign built on BS. Nice. Sounds lovely. I don't think this game or the one after this, the Dead Tree thingy, have times on how long to beat. So I'm just assuming they're gonna be relatively the same length as his other games, about like maybe an hour. But considering their bigger file sizes, who knows? It could end up like Genie, where it was like 2.5. Steam reviews? I mean, they just like came out pretty recently, so I don't know if there are many of them.
Creations of divine punishment because they need to atone for their wickedness. But these men were certainly as respectable as Gofanan himself, who crafted my silver hand after my initial was sliced off by the dragons I imprisoned beneath Gwyneth. They stated that there had once been farming the land, and that was the only thing they relived. They didn't know how they got to be in this place, let alone who or what brought them here. But in my heart, I had a feeling.
Oh, end of a chapter. The true review seems to be 3-4 hour range. Oof. That's not too bad, but it's kind of open for lower than that. The thing with like length is if there's puzzles or there's something to do, interact with, 3-4 hours isn't bad at all. But
the next week,
it's just walking.
Dire precursor, a demon
it's a bit rough.
Crom Cruach and his band of werewolves, the Lenach Falad, were dishonoring a small village into human sacrifice as he wanted the magic possessed by my vats. I saw the blood of the innocent slither through the cracks of the land beneath them. I could not bear the sights of my own disciples butchered. Cruach was one of the last left in my sphere, and if he and his underlings were not silenced, it could mean the end of these regions forevermore.
Last one I played was Drizzle Path Deja Vu. It was probably about an hour. Like most of his games ended up being about an hour, except for like the feisty stuff was shorter. They're like 30-ish minutes.
A master of
And Drizzle Path Genie was like 2 hours.
By the river of Owenreich at midnight, and so I did, with Drakta and my preferred paladins under the aura of the stars and the stoicism of the moonlight. When I arrived, I eyed the most harrowing of scenes. Seemingly honest men clenching black witch flowers to their hearts and drinking from the waters which had emerged with the dark colour of obsidian.
Yo, Kissimmee, what's up? What I might do is I might save the dead tree for tomorrow, just so I only have one walking sim, because I got some other games I can play too. Maybe we'll just do that. Start off tomorrow's stream with the dead tree. I gotta sneeze. Oh, I see Thor wake up because he was concerned about me. Told him that I didn't startle him. Oh god! Oh, okay. I need to unplug my controller. Jesus Christ, that was really loud. That's why Thor woke up again. I'm getting spooked already. That's the first time we've had something run at us in a game. It's 100 hours. Oh.
I covered a crank to lower this bridge.
Oh, we gotta look for stuff now. Alright, it's probably that one other direction I could have gone. I didn't go. If I had to guess. Or it's like back here.
I wonder why this was dethroned. Or is this just a chimera? I cannot seem to animate this anamnesis.
What?
Splendid. So, where are you, Dryoctor? What transpired here at this forsaken site? Marks soon appeared with our ancient incarnations, seeking to banish the twilight and hail the sun, thereby stopping the warped pietism. But alas, she was not the only one there. Crum Cruach and the Banshee Gathering cloud ha broke Mug's glamour and my saintly endowment with their primordial force, and with one rapid hex the Banshees sent Mug flying into the dark waters, and thus she was lost. Blackguards, may the gates of Tir Nanu never open to you. The werewolves were too many for my soldiers and Dryoctor and her flowers, so we fled.
God damn you, Drahakta and your flowers. I don't know what he's on about at all. These games definitely go into the whole, writer just found the thesaurus for the first time. Then you throw in some made up names. It gets really weird. Yo, lifelike a drop in the sub at 34 months. What's going on, man? Thank you for that. My stream deck not logged in. Hold on. Get some hype. I can't. Hype. Oh, I can type hype. That works. Stream deck. Couch. Remove. Add in. Phil, when you don't remember your own password. Nope. Is that really not my password? Did I change it? Oh, that's not good. No, that's it. Just need it. I'm not gonna say what. I'm not gonna say what I need it. I know you guys are gonna hack me. I know it. There we go. All right. Stream Deck is back and running. Oh no, Thor. No. Not Thor. Speaking of Celtic myths and legends. He's speaking of them, but I don't know what he's actually saying is going on.
What is happening? I sense sorcery beyond my bent.
Oh.
Bellissima, is this your domain? The sinner here is indeed akin to your inner fire. I thank you for reflecting the sortilege and diverting me to this sound shrine away from that malignant murk. How do I retreat back to my hunt after this? Most welcome of respites. Oh, you desire my service to marry the light of the moon with that of the sun. Accepted. Now, where are the candles?
Where are my candles at?
Water.
Nope, that's a candle.
Air. Earth. Fire. Ether.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Dope.
Now, please let these flambeaux abate naturally, as I need not tell you what will befall the seafarers if you do not. Present my finest regards to my father.
Nice. What a puzzle.
I met a Taoist master once. He revealed to me that while he had devoted 5 years to the strife of reaching my isles in a
Securio.
finding his daughter, he had taught himself my language. Moreover, in his own realm, he'd been worshipped for his philosophy. But seeing as his lands fell into moral decay, he soon elected to journey westward. I was childless, so I was unskilled in the discussion of his lineage. He did not know, of course, of the true nature of these barbaric hamlets, before he arrived. Our cultural disparities were soon beheld when he was bedeviled quite heavily by some warriors. At one particular time, he was reportedly surrounded by 3 heroes who did not want to be converted by his guidance. But when I came by and identified only him, I asked him where they were. He professed that they were now in a greater place, far, far away, beyond these shores.
He's had some cutscenes in other games too. Nefisi Ascension had some.
As a sign of good faith, I blessed him with the ring of Alund the Fortunate to cloak him with the 5th Fiada, a mist of invisibility. In return, he heralded that if I looked for a white angel in the forest of Banager, I would secure sanctity. He then assured me he would spend the next 5 years attempting to uncover his anima anew. We parted to the tunes of the Elysian evening songs until the village balladeer's voice gently faded. We searched for her for many moons, but apparently she was no more.
Oh, that's so sad. So sad.
Seraph. So many flowers. She sacrificed. Reawaken me. I wish to retrace my trail. One last time.
Okay.
We dashed up the mountain of Boch Lane as fast as we possibly could. Our adventure was coming to an end. I felt it like fire fading from a feast. Looking back, I saw the Lignach Phalad sees both warrior and wolf, an angel and a demon reside in all men, even gods, including me. But what truly is of value is which side we feed our innermost wishes and allegiance to. Would the wolf venerate viability in the wilderness, whether willing without worriment? Yet I vow that she wavers betwixt our vocation and her withdrawal.
So those last couple sentences just to see how many words with W and V he could fit in. That's what it seemed like. Going from a nice alliteration there. It's not too bad of a change of scenery. It's nice to not be in a forest for once. I'm gonna do this whole walking sim backwards. No. Curious what these other chapters are called, since the first one was just Earth. Will the music play backwards as well? We can only hope. Oh, we got a ways to go. You know, this is a great job of portraying walking in real life, because anytime I'm walking and I see how far I have to go still, I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna die. So many swords. So many claymores.
Seraph, is that you? Yes. Now I recall the event that befell my peak. Mugruith returned as a deer and had apparently first assumed the form of a salmon to withstand the river. She conjured thunderstorms to perplex our farmers, and even turned some of the werewolves to stone. Yet, it was Dryocta who bequeathed my world the ultimate sacrifice. She put 12 of her flowers down on the ground and began to choir the most comely of songs.
And special flowers. Oh, it's a boss. It's a Dark Souls boss. Have to fight. I was waiting for these walking sims to take a drastic turn like that, and you end up some epic combat at the end of the game, but it never happens.
Strange. I suddenly sense an abrupt yen to reminisce about the ceremony in like manner as my heroine, harvesting 12 flowers and resting them on one of the blood-soaked amphoras the zealots had hauled up the crags.
Nice. It's like the other games. I collect stuff. At least it's easier to find these flowers than it was to find the 12 sticks of firewood or whatever it was. Nope. And 12. Oh no, he's gone. Oh boy, we get to walk all that way. Nice. What an easy fight. This is a no damage run. First of its kind.
Apparently, she was versed in Crum Cruach's affinity with the Zodiac and his fear of the Obeyed. This beckoned the sun to come forth and reshape all the Hellions into men once more. Crum Cruach and Cloydhat were also erased. For little did they know that Dryocta had Sub Rosa placed a geyser of light upon them by the river. However, the ensorcelled Elian of Dryocta's trance hurled Mug away, so she struck a boulder and blacked out. Dryocta herself was sent flying over the ledge of the mountain, and I too was deprived of existence.
Tracy, yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, oh yeah, yep. Those are words. Some good old words.
In such wise must I cast my verdict. Is this true, Seraph? Permitted, the left path will reunite me with Mug, yet let my heavenly might remain expelled till death do us part, and the right shall adorn me with a chance to reform and join Dryocta in Tir Nanook? Granted. Gift me a stage to vote, my guardian.
I'll lead to choose. So left was something, 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 and then right was going back to Dryocta. We're going right. Get the girl. Hoping this is the shorter path. Probably not a difference, but we can hope. Whee! Logging sims are so much more fun going downhill than they are uphill.
I do not seek the opulent riches of the gods, nor the tainted virtues of the mortals anymore. It is better to die for your values than live as another. And so I wish, now, to become what I am.
Hey, we did it! Much shorter path on the right. Woo! Alright, that was actually pretty short. 45 minutes or so. Chose wisely. We did it. We did the thing. That wasn't bad at all. Not bad at all.